Hey guys, so for DIY week, I thought I'd do a fashion one because I really like my clothes, and I found these jeans. They were hand-me-downs from my sister, so I thought I'd distress them a little because they could use a little something more, so I thought I'd put some holes in them, and I figured if I was going to do it, I could show you guys how to do it too. So what you're going to need is obviously a pair of jeans, some scissors, some sandpaper. I don't really know. I know there's different kinds. I just went and bought this. It just says general purpose. I don't know a lot about sandpaper, so I'm sorry. But you can just buy whatever kind you want. And then you're gonna want something to put in the jeans when you're cutting into them because you don't want to cut like the front and the back layer. So I'm just gonna use this cardboard that I have in my room. You can use like newspaper or magazines or whatever you want. But yeah, that's all you really need for this. So let's get started. Oh, also, I already tried them on and marked with pen where I wanted the holes to be, so you guys can do that if you want, or you can just freehand it. You can do whatever.
Okay, so first you're going to want to cut the cardboard so it fits in your jeans. Mine was too big, so I had to size it down some. The first section I'm going to work on is the front pocket. So I'm going to put the cardboard in there between the front layer of the jeans and where the pocket lining is, and then I'm going to start cutting slits with my scissors. Although my scissors weren't very sharp, I would suggest using something else like a box cutter or something because those are usually sharper. And then once you have your slits cut, you're going to go over it with sandpaper, kind of roughen it up. I had different kinds of sandpaper in mine. I chose the roughest one in there because I wanted the most distress I can get. And then now I'm moving on to the knee. I've already put the cardboard in there, so I'm going to start cutting slits where I marked it with my pen. First I had to pull it up and cut into it, but I didn't show that on here, and then I just put my scissors in and cut a slit horizontally along it. Here you can see where I first make the cut. I have to pull it up and cut down into the jeans. But I'm going to cut a couple more slits on this knee just to add some more distressed holes. And then after I've cut the slits in the knee, I'm going to go over it with sandpaper to roughen up the edges just like I did on the front of the pocket, because I want it to look really frayed. And then now I'm moving on to the other leg. I'm going to do the same thing where I cut in the slits, then I go over it with sandpaper. Only this time I'm going to have a lot more slits. Most of them I put about like 1/4 of an inch distance between. Some of the distances are longer and some of them are shorter. It just depends on whatever you want to do for your jeans.
So, as y'all saw, I tried my techniques. Not really sure I like how they're turning out though. The camera died, so you didn't get to see all of it. But they're just like, I don't know, I don't like it. There is another technique that I've heard of where you can use a cheese grater because I want to get some bigger areas covered. So right now I'm going to run to Walmart and get a cheese grater so I can do that and see how that turns out. And then I'm going to throw them in the washing machine because I heard that works really well. So we'll see how it turns out.
Okay, so here's where I start with the cheese grater. It has the top of it has a lot of, holes in it where you can grate with, and the bottom has bigger holes. So I tried using both. The smaller ones worked a lot better to roughen up the jeans, so I used that for the rest of my project. And then here you can see the slits on the left leg that I've done. I've roughened them up with the cheese grater. Now I'm working on the back pocket, and I cut some slits in it earlier, but now I'm mostly using the cheese grater for this section. I'm also starting to pull apart sections with my fingers because I found out that works really well. Once you have some slits in there with your scissors, you can just make them bigger by pulling them.
So I finished finally. I had to wait for the washer and dryer to be open on our floor, but I mean, I guess I'm okay with how they turned out. Here's what it looks like. Here's the rips on the pockets, and then here's the one I did on the leg that was like a lot. It's not exactly how I wanted it. I wanted a lot more, but it's a lot of work, and I'm really lazy. I'm too lazy to do that right now. I might go back and do it later, but so far I like it. I mean, maybe y'all will have better luck. I had some trouble with it, but, you know, if y'all try it, let me know how it works out. See you next week. Bye. It doesn't matter. They're here to support me. They want to make sure I'm happy here. We all care about each other, and that's made college really good for me.